Hey everyone, it's Kyle here, Azor Hype. I don't know what the quality is going to be like for this stream. I had to turn down the bandwidth on my computer. Something is going on. I don't know what's happening right now. But we're going to try our best to have a really fun stream today. I got some cool new stuff to show you, and we certainly have a lot to talk about. So let's see who's all in the chat. Thank you everyone for waiting patiently. I know I'm a little blurry at the moment. If y'all can let me know if it's all right now. We'll kind of see how we go here. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but like I said, it'll be a little bit more blurry than usual. But we're gonna hang out. And sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know what's happening. I think it's actually the internet service. I usually have 5G, but I'm not able to connect to that, and I don't know. It was really weird. It was really weird. All right, so who do we have in the chat? We have Hannibal, we have Gaius Shadow, we have Kimberly, we have William Rice, we have Karen, we have Nikhil, we have Scott, we have Michael Smith, we have Gretty. We might get to the spoiler pick after. We'll let everyone in the chat decide. It's widely contested, that one, but you guys know how I feel about this. Bianca, what's going on? Red Walrus, Katrin, Forrest. Let me scroll up here. Let's see what I can do. I'm definitely it's definitely lagging a little bit for me, so I'm not able to do things as fast as I usually do them. Yeah, see, it's like not cooperating with me. But hey, everyone, how's it going? Really happy to be here today. New stream schedule is going to be every Thursday and every Sunday from now on. We're going to do 2 streams a week. I had some private conversations with everyone on Patreon, and some of you had messaged me and they said they were having a lot of fun with these chats. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a stream every Thursday and Sunday. We'll try to keep them mostly around 2, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all of you people in UK and Europe can come hang out with us. And yeah, the office is almost complete, everyone. I've been working on it like crazy, And I've been writing for videos, and I've been reading some books. I got some new material I've been working on for the channel. So I got gods and monsters and heroes, and I'm definitely looking at more in fiction and all of that. So working on some more stuff. It's been really awesome. We also got here. I got something cool to show you guys. We got a new Funko Pop in the mail. This was courtesy of Amberlyn. Thank you so much. We got our it's Tormund Beyond the Wall one. So it's pretty sweet. You can't see on the other side here, but actually here you can kind of see. He's got his little saber, his sword, and yeah, thank you so much for that. We keep on getting swag in the mail. You guys keep on sending me stuff. I asked someone else that said they were sending me a Funko Pop because someone had messaged me. They're like, no, I didn't send that one. And then someone else is like, no, I sent a different one. So now we got even more Funko Pops. What's going on, everyone? Is everyone doing good today? It's a really crappy day out here today. It's pretty chilly. And yeah, I'm ready for spring, But today isn't it the Ides of March today? The Night King is working my equipment. He's working my internet. He doesn't want me to hang out with all of you. So, but yeah. What do we want to talk about today? Do we want to do Q&A style? Do we want to talk about? We're doing a podcast tomorrow, me and Gemma. I think Gemma put up the link already. So that's something that's going to be happening. We're going to be doing a 2-hour live stream tomorrow on Gemma's channel, which is going to be really sweet. Like I said, we missed our podcast last week, so we weren't able to do that for you. But tomorrow we are going to be on Secrets of the Citadel's channel. Gemma, those of you who know her, and we are going to be doing a Q&A session. So make sure you bring all your questions. I'm not able to get to every single question every time I do stream, but I try to get to as many as I can, obviously. And it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. We'll talk about obviously some of the stuff that we want to do moving forward with the podcast. We actually figure out tomorrow. Because I applied me and Gemma for a bunch of different panels for Con of Thrones. We actually figure out tomorrow what panels we're going to be on. If we got approved for the panels, I put us down for Jon Snow's Hero's Journey, which we talked about in the podcast. I put us down for Jaime Lannister's Azor Ahai panel, and I also put us down for, I believe, a Norse mythology panel as well. That's something that I put us down for. I can't remember the other ones, but I put us down for 5. and yeah, that's going to be really sweet. Also, we're getting a booth at Con of Thrones, which is pretty sweet. So Blaze Mega is going to come down. The guys who make the t-shirts, really excited about that. And we're going to have a presence at Con of Thrones. We're going to have a table for 3 days. So for those of you who are going to be at Con of Thrones 2018, going to be pretty sweet. You'll be able to, I won't be there all weekend, obviously, because I'll be on panels and I'll be filming stuff, but you'll be able to come check it out. We'll be selling t-shirts and we'll be doing all of that. So that's something that we're really excited about. And that's going to be really awesome. Let's go check the chat, though. Yeah, we're finally up here. 70 in Alabama? Jeez. Now, Storm's End, I am blurry because I put down the bandwidth. My internet is just wacky right now. It's not working out. But yeah, so Con of Thrones, a lot of stuff is happening. They keep on announcing more guests, which is really awesome. Really excited that they announced Shay, Sibel Kelly. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name. Young Hodor, Sam Coleman's going to be there. They just announced Serial Pharrell would be back. Lisa Tully, Kate Dickey is going to be there. Paula Fairfield, who does all the sound design on the show. Gilly will be there. Hannah Murray is going to be there. And they keep on rolling out more and more people. So really excited for that, obviously. But we're going to have more answers for you going forward about what we're going to be doing at Con of Thrones and all of that. And I think you know, I want to tell you some secrets about stuff that we're going to be doing, but I kind of want to save it so most of you will be surprised and whatnot. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Hey, Karen. Yeah, I love the new logo. Actually, believe it or not, you see all the banners in the background. I know that most of you do like the Night's Watch banner and the Stark banner. I'm going to be getting the Azor Hype logo on a giant banner. The new double A with the sword in the middle. For those of you who saw it, I'm gonna put it right up there, and then we're gonna put the other banners up here because I have nothing on these walls over here. And then because I have another desk, and I'm going to be able to move it back and forth. But should I do the big reveal right now, everyone? Should I do the big reveal? What I was telling you about earlier, the thing that I was really excited to show everyone. Should I do the big reveal? Let me know. Everyone in chat, do you want me to do the big reveal now, or do you want me to do the big reveal later? Let me know in the chat. Okay, we'll get to Carrie's question, and then I'll let you decide if you guys want me to do the big reveal. All right. Do it. What's Carrie? Just make sure you remind me of your question in a few seconds. We're going to do the big reveal right away. Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Da, 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 da. I'm trying to get it. Can everyone see? Here. Sorry, everyone. I know it's kind of shitty. This is the wall of hype, everyone. See? I know it's kind of hard to see right now, but obviously I promised you guys that there was going to be something sweet for the channel. This is the wall of hype. We have one side for patrons. As you can see, 104 amazing patrons. And we have, obviously, we're going to have featured patrons of the month every time on the wall of hype. For right now, the featured patrons of the month are Karen, Crips, Pedro, Wonder Dog, Mr. Skillen, PJ, Will R, Claire, Catherine, Helen, and Mr. Palmer. And you can kind of see our goal there. We're at our goal of 604. It is a shiny wall. It is a shiny wall, but it's awesome. It's like a chalkboard. I ended up getting a really crappy markers, as you can kind of see there. They were very thin. I'm trying to get 50 millimeters so I can make it stand out more because the markers are too thin. But we have our countdown till Con of Thrones. It's actually 67 days now. We have our GoFundMe goal over there. We're 1,000 of our way towards 3,000 Canadian. And I have a big thank you to Karen, Jess, Crowfoot's daughter, Helen, Pamela. But basically what I want to do is honor all of you that have been super hyped for the channel. And anybody that is exemplifies positivity and hype and and all of that will get on the wall of hype. I'm not going to keep the same people on all the time. I will be rotating people, and yeah, this took me a long time to set up. As Davos would say, I'm not a fighter. I'm not a good fighter, or I'm not a good drawer or writer. So I worked on this, and it took me about like 7 or 8 hours to put up yesterday. But this is the wall of hype, everyone, and this is something, if you guys make big donations, or you guys are helping me out, or we get new patrons. Well, like if we get new patrons, we can adjust the number. We see 114 there, but we can adjust it. We get more patrons. We can adjust it live during stream and stuff like that. Eventually when the Con of Thrones side is over, we can basically wipe that side over, and we can people who donate in the super chat and all that, we can do thank yous for that side and stuff like that. So that's the wall of hype, everyone. I told you that I was going to be setting that up, and I wanted to make sure I delivered on my promise. I wanted to honor all of you that have been supporting the channel. And yeah, for those of you who are, being hype and being positive and helping me out, you're gonna get on the wall of hype. That's just how it works. If you're hype and you're positive and you're awesome, you're gonna get on there somehow. So yeah. But it is a little shiny right now. I am going to be changing the lights in this room, so it won't look as crazy shiny, but I think it's pretty awesome. I don't know. What does everyone think in the chat? Is everyone think it's pretty sweet? I don't know. I'm really happy with it. I think it looks cool, but I need new markers, obviously, to make it look better. What does everyone think? Does everyone like that? Oh, we got another donation. See, this kind of stuff is gonna go on the wall of hype. A Muse in the craft room for your Con of Thrones bar tab. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go put Muse on the wall of hype right now. How about that? Let's go do that. You guys are gonna see my butt. Can everyone see? I have to go check back on my screen if everyone can see that. And here. And we just added, where is it? Muse is on the wall of hype. Hell yeah. Oh! Sorry, everyone. Ah, things are breaking down. But you're on the wall of hype, Muse. Thank you for making that donation. That's the kind of stuff we're going to do. And I apologize for breaking everyone's face. Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, God. Everybody, you guys fell out the moon door. Everybody fell out the moon door there. My apologies for that. The whole chat fell down the moon door with that one. That tush. You got Azor Hype has got that booty. Azor Hype has got that booty. Sorry about that, guy. I didn't mean to push you all out the moon door. Gee, I just dropped my webcam. Yeah, it wouldn't have been really shitty if I just broke it. Carrie, I couldn't put as many people. I can't put everyone up there. Literally, I can't fit everyone up there. It would look really small and it wouldn't look good. But listen, I'm going to try my best to get everyone up there as much as I can. I'm going to be doing 2 streams per week, so names will be rotating, guys. And if you aren't up there right now, it doesn't mean you're not up there later. So, like I said, I want to honor you guys. I'm going to try to honor each and every one of you. You guys know how I roll. I take care of my people. I'm the people's champ. I'm Azor Hype. Come on. I'll take care of you. Don't worry about it. Don't stress. But anybody that exemplifies hype, like I said, or positivity, you'll get yourself on there. Don't worry about it. All right. Now, there was a question earlier from Carrie. You want to repost that question, Carrie, because the chat has just flew by. And yeah, so if you want to repost your question, we'll definitely get to that. It's my chat is lagging, so I'm a little bit behind you guys keeping up, which is actually, you know what? Maybe I can go on my phone and I can keep track of chat. See what I can do here. 1 second. I'm just gonna go see if I can log into my chat on my phone here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. See what I can do here, so you can get to the live chat. Ah, I'm having all sorts of problems today. You know what? Screw that. We're keeping this. But I wrote every that wall. That took me like 8 hours yesterday. That's all me. I wrote everything on that wall. I promise you. Like, you know how hard that was. Like, I was just like, by the end of it, I was like, my arm, my shoulder, and my arm literally felt like it was gonna fall off. It took me so long. Like I said, the wall. Like I'm not a very good drawer or writer, and I'm not good at installing stuff. Like I'm not that great with computers. Everyone, like, you know what I mean? The one thing I am good at is getting excited, I guess. I don't know. With this wall, everyone will want to take the black. I love that, living my Rhapsody. I love that. I love that. Yeah. But like I said, I will try to honor everyone as much as I can. You know, guys are crazy. But like, how cool is that? Is there anything like, come on, man? Like, I got the best fans. I got to do something cool, right? Like, I don't know. If you guys like the wall of hype, if you guys like the wall of hype, let me know in the chat. Fire and heart emojis. We got to represent. All right. Fire and heart emojis, everyone. Did I sleep, Catherine? Barely. I slept like 3 hours. Yeah, I'm crazy. I don't sleep that much, but that's what you have to make some sacrifices every now and then. I'll sleep a little bit tonight. I don't got too much going on tonight. I am gonna cook my mom dinner. Yes, I know. I'm a sweetheart. But I don't got too much going on tonight. I'm gonna do some writing for the video tomorrow. I promised everyone that I would be doing a Cersei video. So me and Gemma obviously have the podcast, but I'm gonna be working on a Cersei video too. Now the one thing I do want to do, like I said, we're gonna put our goals up there. Like we gotta keep on growing the channel, right? Like the thing I want, not just for myself, but for everyone here. What I want to do is I want us to be recognized as the most hype, the most positive, the best community. You know, that's what I want for all of us. So that's why I'm putting all of our goals up there. That's why I keep on talking about Patreon. You know, we're at $604 a month. We're at actually 113 patrons. I'm not sure if anyone else signed up while we were on the live stream. I'm actually not able to log on to I'm not actually not able to log on to Google Chrome right now. Other than this, it's just freezing. So if anyone does want to support the channel, you do want to get on the wall pipe, you do want to make a donation to the GoFundMe, or you do want to, by the way, Azor Hype merch, everyone. The link is in the description of this video. The online store is there. There's Azor Hype pillows, t-shirts, all of that. But if you do want to support the channel, do want to get on the wall hype, you know, I try to honor the people that, you know, are making super huge donations and really going out of their way to do something huge. I can't help but want to honor that. You know what I mean? I feel compelled to. I don't feel comfortable if I don't do that. So yeah. Wow, that's a lot of fire and heart emojis in the chat. But what do we want to talk about today? What do we want to talk about today? There's a lot of interviews lately, obviously, with yeah, you know, there's a couple from Ian Glenn. There's some from Kit Harington. We could talk a little bit about how the whole cast read the script and they gave a standing ovation at the end and they all cried, which is pretty crazy. Yes, Hype and Love baseball caps. I gotta look into that one because Teespring doesn't do that. Yeah, William, can you do me a favor? I can't even access my description of the video stuff. So if you can post that stuff for me, that would be awesome because I can't even get to it right now. I don't know. My internet is going crazy today. I have seen the spoiler pick. We can't talk about it if everyone votes it in the chat. You guys know how I am about that. I saw that there was a video on it and it was, you know, just claiming all of these things. I don't know if I agree with what was said. I'm not jumping to conclusions. Like, it really could be anything. We can talk about it, but we have to vote for it in the chat. It has to be a consensus. Yes, people want to have to take a look at it. Want me to take a look at it? Are the new photos just trolls? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, that photo was taken from someone who's working on the show, right? Think about that. Right? Like that's like you can get in big trouble. You have to sign NDAs, like non-disclosure agreements and stuff like that to even be part of this huge show. So I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it's legit. Frankly, you know, actually, let me ask everyone in the chat. I'm going to ask you this because I've held off on covering the leaks for a long time. I'll let you guys vote on it. Would you guys like me to do a series of videos taking a look at the plot leaks? I'll read it out, and then we'll take a look at it, and I'll give my opinion on it. If you guys want me to cover it, I'll do it because I want to make you guys happy. I mean, it could be something that's fun. Like I said, I haven't really got into the leaks or the spoilers. If you guys don't want me to do it, if it's overwhelmingly that you guys don't want me to do it, I won't do it. But if it's something that you guys are interested in, I can do it. We need mystery. That's kind of how I feel about it. You know what I mean? I feel like I feel like I was talking with Gemma the other day, and I was telling her like the shift of the channel is focus. Like I want to do these live streams and chat with you guys twice a week, but the other days, if there's Game of Thrones season 8 news that really needs covering, I will cover it. But what I want to do is I want to do more mythology videos, like comparative analysis, like Norse mythology, Greek mythology. Where did George R. R. Martin get all of his ideas? You know what I mean? Where did he pull all of them from? Now, I honestly think the leaks are crap, but I mean, I could cover them, like debunk them, I guess, and be like, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? And kind of give my spin on it, be like, I don't think that's going to work. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. And you guys know I like to be positive, so. Okay, we have a question about the cat's paw dagger. People are saying the hilt is made of dragon glass and dragon bone. Yeah, it's supposed to be a combination, Carrie. It's supposed to be a combination. Dragon bone is definitely in the hilt. I know that. Pardon me. Some people believe it was actually a shard of another sword, kind of like is it Andruil in Lord of the Rings? The sword that shattered when Aragorn's ancestor was fighting Sauron. So I don't know if that's a thing. But I mean, Arya having that is huge, right? Arya, I mean, they showcased her last season as one of the best warriors that's going to be left in the final season of Game of Thrones. So, Carrie, we're going to go put you on the wall of hype right now. How about that? Just give me a second here. Woo! I'm going to promise not to drop it this time, guys. Woohoo! We got more additions to the wall of hype. All right, let's do this. Let's do that. All right, let's go up here. And sorry, it's super blurry today. Once I get it all figured out, it'll look way better, everyone. All right. No leaks. So there's a lot of you that don't want me to do the leaks, huh? Tam Hutchins, by the way, hook up with LML for some great collabs on video on mythology. How about this? I told you I was going to keep some secrets about Crown of Thrones. Lucifer means Lightbringer. Said I was talking to him last night. He's a friend of mine. David, really nice guy. He's going to Con of Thrones. So we're going to do a podcast at Con of Thrones with Lucifer Lightbringer, means Lightbringer, in person. How about that? And he's not the only one that we're collaborating with. I'm not going to spoil the other ones for you, but we got like 4 or 5 different collaborations for you. It's going to be absolutely nutter butter. So like really, really awesome. So more mythology videos, less spoilers. So you guys want me? So basically, what you guys want me to do is create a playlist, of like character studies of certain characters like Bran, Jaime Lannister, Jon Snow, the Hound, and do comparative analysis from Greek mythology and Roman mythology and Irish mythology and obviously Norse mythology, and kind of do that and like try to predict the ending that way. Is that what you guys want? Because there's a shift in my channel right now, right? Like I'm getting pretty good with the Mac now. I haven't released any of the videos with the Mac yet. I want to get 100% comfortable for it before I stop dropping fire videos. And trust me, they're going to be fire when I do start dropping them with the Mac. But I don't know. Like, you guys gotta let me know. I feel like with the new logo, we're gonna grow. I don't know, the new intro and outro. I'm loving it. So Blaze Manga did a really good job. Hey, miniature hyper love fan in the chat. Hey Layla, what's going on? Nice to see you. Azora Myth, the Azora Myth series. Thanks, William. I appreciate that, man. I can't even access my comment section right now, but yeah, there's actually just so everyone knows, there is a giveaway in the description of this video as well from Shire Post Mint. They're the ones who actually make the licensed coins, the Valor Mergulis Iron Faceless Man coin, the Square Iron Bravosi coin from the Iron Bank. They make all of those, and we're doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a couple coins at the end of the month. So if you haven't entered, you can enter 10 different ways by going on gleam.io, and you can see all the links there in the description. Thanks, Will. I really appreciate that. Karen says, we know George leads on mythology and history, so those are great ways to explore how the show might end. Yeah. And that's the thing, right? We got to remember, we got like a full year before Game of Thrones comes back again, right? So we got a lot of time. It's going to go by fast, but, I'm going to be so depressed when it's over. I did do the video yesterday, by the way, everyone, on the prequel news that HBO is $50 million a season for the prequels. That's not enough for them. They're going to be doing huge budgets for the prequels, like season 3, season 4 budget. Like that's really good news. I don't know if any of you guys got to check out the video yesterday. I did drop that talking about how at the INTV conference in Jerusalem, HBO revealed, Francesca Orsi revealed that they were going to be moving forward with the prequels, and they are going to be awesome. So to me, that signals for either getting Aegon's Conquest, because there's going to be lots more CGI again, or the Age of Heroes, something like that. Psychology of Thrones, I will be continuing that. I know I kind of put that on the back burner, but I've had so much going on. I haven't had as many videos lately. I haven't had as many edited videos lately. I've been trying to get this office up and running. It's been a whirlwind. Oh my goodness. Really excited to finally get this completed. I got a couple more things coming, and that's it. It'll probably be completed by next Tuesday, something like that. So I'm really excited to finally have it done. The Dance of Dragons, yeah, exactly, Wesley. I think that's what they're going to be going with it. And if anyone watches Vikings, they can do time jumps through all the Targaryen kings and whatnot. They can, not every season, but eventually they can do a time jump. They can do 2 seasons in Aegon the Conqueror, then they can move on and do the Dance of Dragons and the Blackfire rebellions and all that. So much hype in so little time. Hell yeah. What happened to Old Man? Good question. Well, the actress that played Old Man is deceased. She passed away after the first season. Yeah, the Norse connection, honestly, like, it's crazy. The Ouroboros symbol, the infinity symbol, the figure 8, that's something that's huge. Something that I've been working on is actually a video I've been working on is the Targaryen sigil, and kind of explaining how that represents the wheel being broken. If we look at the Targaryen sigil, we have the 3 heads of the dragon, right? We have them all competing with each other to eat its own tail. And the snake that eats its own tail, it signifies three things: birth, life, death, and rebirth. So the three heads of the dragon, I think, actually is not actually three people, but is a representation of a transformational arc for these characters. So they go through a life period, they go through a death period, and then they go through a rebirth period. Because we see where the characters first started out, and they're in completely different places, right? And we know that Daenerys is trying to break the wheel, and essentially each character is going through their own wheel within Song of Ice and Fire. We see them go back to these places where they first were, but they have changed so much that their surroundings have changed so much, and obviously the story has changed so much. There's different kings and queens and all of that, and obviously the White Walkers are there's magic and all that. So that's the video I'm working on that I'm really excited about, is Targaryen Sigil, the three heads of the dragon, the snake eating its own tail, the Ouroboros symbol. That's something that I've been working on. Also, Emilio, he donated before the stream. I forgot to thank him. Actually, was trying to deal with this technical difficulty. Thank you for the donation, Emilio. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah, Jamie Lannister, Azor Talk. I really hope we get that panel. That's the one that me and Gemma want the most, other than the Norse mythology panel, I think. Hey, Mr. Skillen. Let's get hype for everyone in the chat. Let's get hype for Mr. Skillen in the chat, everyone. Oh yeah, got these Funko Pops. He sent us a Funko Popsy in the mail. This one right here. Let's get hype for Mr. Skillen in the chat. Mr. Skillen is also one of the featured patrons of the month for the month of March. The dragon has three heads. Yeah, so I think the dragon has three heads is actually three stages, believe it or not. I think they go through three periods of life, death, and rebirth, essentially. You know how they say a story twice told? It's like a story thrice told, essentially. I don't know if that makes sense to everyone, but the dragon has three heads is taken so literally, correct? I mean, who's the third head of the dragon? Is it? Oh, the Night King is the third head of the dragon. He has Viserion. No. I don't think that. To me, it's metaphorical, and I think that we'll understand more by the end of it. We obviously, the symbol that we see beyond the wall, the Night King made with the corpses of the horses, and the symbol that we see with the children of the forest in the Dragon Glass Cave and around the Great Weirwood Tree is very similar to the symbol of the Targaryens, the Targaryen sigil, right? I mean, I don't know. I see it. Maybe I'm crazy. Eduardo, great question. In the tent where Drogo dies, Daenerys saw two dancers or shadows, a great wolf and a man wreathed in flames. Yeah, I think that, and for the show too, Eduardo, we saw, going beyond the wall, like that not giving into temptation like that, that's super significant because she doesn't touch the Iron Throne, right? That House of the Undying vision for me signals that Daenerys will sacrifice herself. And I know a lot of people, including Karen, always gets mad at me in the chat, by the way, because I say Daenerys is going to die all the time. But I think that essentially what it means is, the Song of Ice and Fire is, we see that reflected within the Battle of the Bastards, Eduardo, and we see Daenerys being lifted up by Misa. That's, we see this like our spiral galaxy, things are moving in this circular pattern, right? And life is a dance, right? So, or life is a dance, or we can interpret it as we are the dancers. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. There's a possibility that she survives. I just think if you think about it, Jon Snow's destiny has always been about doing what's right for the people. As for the most part, I mean, obviously he starts out in low places, but we know that he's a pretty special character, and he's always willing to sacrifice himself, right? Like he's just willing to do that. I mean, he stepped up to the plate. And then Daenerys has always been so focused on reclaiming what's hers, but then Jon has a better claim, and then you know what I mean. So essentially, we see her yield to that idea. Obviously, when Jon is recovering from, going into the frozen lake, Daenerys is like, yes, I'll join you. Like she's starting to let that idea of the Iron Throne slip away. And yes, she's still focusing on it, but it's not going to be her main focus in the end. That'll be switched. And Jon doesn't want to be king either. So it's, Daenerys doesn't want to die, but Jon doesn't want to be king. That kind of thing, you know what I mean? We don't always get the fate that we want, essentially. And I think that's the bittersweet part of A Song of Ice and Fire, is that's what's happening. We're not going to get the endings that we want for these characters for a lot of them. I hope that answered your question, Eduardo. But I think it signifies something ominous for Daenerys, essentially. I'm just catching up in the chat with all of you, just reading some of your comments. Yeah, the number 13 pops up all the time too. 3 is obviously a number that pops up quite a bit. Think of the body, mind, and soul. We think of obviously Christ. The spirit and the human form. All of that things happen in 3s. Then we have the number 13, which is considered to be unlucky, but it's 1 plus 3. You know what I mean? So if you do the math, 1 plus 3 actually equals 3. It's just a longer version of 3. If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. I think, we still got to remember, though, that George is a classical storyteller. Despite him breaking all the tropes, he still was inspired by classical fantasy. And I think that while it will be bittersweet, it's bittersweet still ends with the word sweet. So we got to remember that. Hey, Helena, what's going on? Helen, what's going on? Oh, sweet. James, nice to see you, my man. James, how about this? Would you like to come hang out and have a beer, a bite to eat with me and Gemma, and we can do like a live podcast with, that's right, let's get on Tripodric. Oh, Tripodric. Look at how sexy he is. James, you want to join us for a podcast? Or you want to join it? When are you getting to Con of Thrones? How about that? When are you getting to Con of Thrones? If you're there the night before, we're doing a live stream from our hotel room at Con of Thrones the night before on the 24th. So if you want to come hang out with us and come join us in the stream, man, come bring a beer, come bring a couple beers over, have a bite to eat. We're gonna have some glasses of wine. We're gonna be hanging out with all these people in the chat. So Hodor kills Jon as a White Walker. Revenge? Nah, come on. By the way, everyone, welcome a Dire Setback. They are a local punk rock band here in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. I'm assuming that is you, Matt. that's manning the chat right now for Dire Setback. Nice to see you, my man. But yeah, let me know, James, if you want to do that. If you want to join me and Gemma for a live stream, because we're going to do a live stream the night before Con of Thrones goes down, the 24th. So if you want to come chill in our hotel room with us, we're going to be hanging out. And you're more than welcome to come hang out and chill with us and have a couple of drinks and relax. Our hotel room is huge. We're right at Hyatt Place. So we're right at the Hyatt Regency. I don't know where you guys are staying. Are you guys doing the Airbnb again? let me know. Chris is also welcome if Smokescreen wants to come hang out as well. Chris is more than welcome to hang out. We can do like a giant collaboration stream. How would everybody in chat think about that? If James and Smokescreen came and joined me and Gemma for a live stream at Con of Thrones, I think everyone would enjoy that, right? Well, I don't want to say anything that you know what I mean. I don't want to commit Chris or James to anything if they can't do that. But let's try to figure out a schedule. Even if we can't do it, we should at least do a private recorded collaboration, maybe like 15-20 minutes or something. We all do a video, or maybe we do a sit down chat. We do like a 30-minute video on the camera or something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm all for all that. You guys see how excited I am? Oh, we got a donation. Karen says, I may drive to Dallas just to hang out in the hotel room. Hell yeah. Con of Thrones small council with other content creators. We can try to fill the issue. You know what we should try to do is me and Gemma, we'll get George. He's going to be hanging out with us. We should try to get Smokescreen. We should try to get James is into the chat. We should try to get maybe Phil the Issues guy. We should try to do like a giant collaboration live stream. That would be really fun. Either way, we're going to do collaborations. Yeah, man. James has an amazing connection with his fans. Yo, James, figure out a time sometime soon, man. James, figure out a time. Dust on the Throne. Figure out a time sometime. Figure out a time sometime soon, and I'll come on your stream, or you can come on mine, or maybe a Sunday. Sunday, I'm going live during the day at about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to come join me on Sunday, you're more than welcome to come on the stream and come hang out. We're going to do a stream on Sunday. I know you already go live on Sunday nights, so I don't know if that's too much for you, but we stream on Thursdays and Sundays. So you let me know, and we'll have you on a stream then. Hey, Peter the Noble. Peter the Noble is also on the Wall of Hype. Let's check out the Wall of Hype again. I love it. Oh, yeah. All right, everyone. The Wall of Hype. How sweet is that? Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. The Wall of Hype. A roundtable discussion stream? Yeah, I think that would be super sweet, right? Like, how often are all of us going to get together in the same spot to do this kind of thing, right? Like, we're all going to be in Dallas for the weekend, hanging out and whatnot. And thanks for the donation, Karen. Really, really appreciate it. Let's show some love in the chat for Karen. She's just super generous. Merritt, did you see your name on the Wall of Hype? I got you on there. More donations. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's sweet too because everybody's so different, right? Like, James is that really chill, like, Southern hospitality vibe. I'm that really crazy hype Canadian. I'm weird. I don't know. I'm kind of like a wildling. I look all disheveled, but I'm really, I'm really like hot pie. I'm just a sweet guy who wants to feed you food. Is Quinn going to Con of Thrones? I've never chatted with Quinn myself. I don't know him personally, so. But Scott, if you reach out to him for me and say, hey, like, Kyle and Gemma are going to be there, and you let him know, and he's down for it, you come back to me and we'll figure something out. I want to do all this for you guys, not just for myself. You know what I mean? Quinn, a dire setback. He knows we actually hang out here in Sault Ste. Marie. So, by the way, thank you so much to everyone who's been sending me this stuff. By the way, like, oh, I got to show you guys something. One sec, I got to go run in the living room to get it. All right, one sec. I gotta show you guys this. We got something else in the mail too. Oh yeah. So this is actually, it's called Brand's Castle. I know you probably can't see it very well right now, but Catherine sent this. Sorry, no, not Catherine. Pamela Wonderdog sent this. It's Bran's Castle, and this is actually a place in Eastern Europe, and it's right near Transylvania. It's Dracula's castle. Very, very cool. Go read up on it, but it's super sweet. I'm gonna go put it up on my wall. It has a thing of authenticity here. And I'm gonna put it up right in my office over here. But we keep on getting sweet stuff in the mail. So we got this, which is amazing. We got the Ghost Funko Pop. Woohoo! And then we got the the new Torment and the other one too. So thanks guys for continuing to send me stuff for the Office of Hype. I'm gonna need to get like a bookshelf or something to like start putting all the collections there. Like yep. Bram Stoker, yeah. It's all about that. Pretty sweet, right? Merit. Thank you very much for the donation, by the way. Hat Problems, the super chat. Why did the White Walker not kill Sam at the Fist of the First Man? Good question. Good question. And why didn't they do that? And why didn't they attack sooner at the Frozen Lake? I mean, there was 3 spears for 3 dragons, right? I don't know. I can't really answer that question for you. Some people think that relates to the Sam the narrator theory, and Sam's narrating the story, thus why he didn't get killed by the White Walkers. I don't know. It's actually wood stained. Where's the hand drawn? I think that's wood stained, believe it or not. One sec, I'm gonna check. I can't read in this language, but it's pretty sweet though, right? Thank you so much. Bran Stroker, yeah, I like that. Bran is Dracula. But you know what the thing is though, is that like Bran keeps on popping up in all of these really dark, the name Bram, like it keeps on popping up in all of these really dark places. So at least me and Gemma had a chat the other day, and we both think that Bran actually might end up on the other side of things. I don't know. More and more when I start to think about it, I start to get concerned that Bran might end up, I don't know, on the wrong side of things. Oh, no worries. You're very welcome for going on the Hype board. You've made a nice donation, and I really appreciate that. Like I said, I can't fit everyone on there right now, but guys, right now, okay, I'm gonna show it one more time. It doesn't look the best right now, okay? I hand drew everything, and like I said, I'm like Davos. I'm not much of a fighter. I'm not much of a drawer or writer. So it is going to look better. I ordered in some new markers. These markers that they sent me with the writing board actually really suck. I actually had to. It's really hard because they're chalk markers. They're wet chalk markers. So trying to make it consistent is really, really difficult because like erases. If it dries really quick, it erases part of it. If you try to go over it again, I had to erase that board. I shit you not, 10 different times. I'm not kidding. Like I was so frustrated. Ask Karen. I was talking to her last night. She was the first one to see the board of Hype or the wall of Hype. I was like, oh, geez. That's one thing that's really interesting that's explored in the Song of Ice and Fire, right? Is free will. Like, are the gods just toying with humanity? Are they living? Are they executing their plan through these characters? And that's what George is kind of trying to be playful with, right? Michael, I don't know if there's going to be a throne in the end, but I do think if there is going to be someone on the throne, it's going to be Jon. And if it's not going to be Jon, if Jon does survive, let's say, and he doesn't want the throne, it's going to be Tyrion and Sansa. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think that obviously he's going to want the Targaryen house to continue, and I think that's going to continue. And Daenerys is pregnant, like 1,000%. Like let's just throw that out there. Him and Daenerys are having a kid. Whether they live or not is the big question, right? Is it going to end up like Rhaegar and Lyanna? Is history going to repeat itself? Or is it going to be history repeating itself like Ned? Because someone actually had to take that child, right? So is Jon going to have understood everything that Ned did and be in the same situation as Ned, right? That's something that's going to be really interesting. We don't know if Winterfell is going to be destroyed, if they're going to go up north, or it's going to be if King's Landing is going to be destroyed, they're going to have to settle somewhere else. Where if the Iron Throne is going to be destroyed, are they going to melt it down? Like what's going to happen, right? There's so many ways that can go. I don't have the answer. George does though. I mean, give us the damn books, George, right? But I think Jon will end up embracing more of his northern heritage. It means more to him, I think. But I think he also realizes how important he is now, right? Oh, this beard is getting huge. Hey, what's up, Sherry? Nice to see you. Mia? Who's Sempi from Hero High? What show does he cover? Let me know. I'd be down to chat with him. I'd be down to chat with him. You know, I'm always down. All right, all right, all right. All right, let's get back into the chat here. I'm trying to read all your awesome suggestions and whatnot in the chat. What does everybody think, though? Will there be an Iron Throne? Is Jon going to settle back in the north? Will he settle back in his roots? I mean, the last book was called The Time for Wolves, right? Oh, I've got another donation. My chat is freezing again. What do you guys think, though? I mean, yeah, Catherine, that's something that I think that could be explored. Is there going to be 7 characters left, like the gods of the 7? Yeah, I think Arya, Arya could be the stranger, the representation of the god of death. That's something that's pretty crazy. Jon could, well, we knew that Ned represented the father, and maybe Daenerys is the mother. Like, it's really hard to pinpoint exactly which character is who, but Melisandre could be the crone. But you know what I'll do, Catherine? Catherine has been super amazing and helpful. We chatted on the phone this morning, actually. You know what I'll do? I'm going to do a video on that. I want to talk about who could possibly be each representation of the gods of the faith of the 7. I think everybody would enjoy that. And then we can try to come up with some unique views. I think that makes sense, right? Or how about you guys vote in the chat? I mean, we got the podcast tomorrow, right? And then I'm going to try to release that Cersei video. Well, what's next after that? What's next after that, everyone? What do you want to see next? I'm always down for suggestions. You know that, right? I'm trying to figure out if anyone my email is all messed up now. We got a new patron. Okay, that's what I was trying to check. Angie, new patron of the channel. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. She just pledged $5. We're back up to 114. We were at 113. We lost one, and then we got one back. Everybody can show some love to Angie in the chat. Try to check if we have any more updates here. And we're good for that. All right. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything. The throne will go. Okay. First is going to get roasted or killed. He's going to get roasted by a dragon, or he's going to get killed by a White Walker. Something to do with magic, because he makes magic. Greek mythology, Star Wars characters. That's ironic. Geordie Jedi. You say Star Wars characters. Yeah, constitutional monarchy, Michael. More of a meritocracy. It'll be interesting to see how they pull that off. I think a lot of it will. This is my thinking too, and that stuff I've been reading about, King Arthur. I've been reading a lot about King Arthur, the Knights of the Round Table. That kind of represents the God of the Seven Tooth, the Knights of the Round Table idea. That not one person is making all of the decisions, but it's a collective. And that's the interesting thing too, because the Night King is, he's got this hive mind and he's connecting all of these dead people. And then John is like the opposite of the Night King. He has to connect the living people. You know what I mean? So I could see something like that go down. I mean, it's got Excalibur in there, and we got our Merlin, the three-eyed raven, and Bran, or even Samuel can be Merlin. But yeah, like the Knights of the Round Table type of dealio. Yeah, like a small council but different. Sandor would be Vader. Stay in power only as long as people want you. I don't know how George feels about that one. But yeah, we certainly have semblances of that. Yeah. Marwyn is Merlin. Downtown Abbey comparison. Get out of here, Matthew. I have no idea the Missandei Grey Worm angle. I don't know if they're trying to go with their like true love or something like that, but I don't know. I'm disappointed with that as well. Oh no, about the plot leaks, James. Okay, I thought you meant about the Iron Throne. Well, if James says I shouldn't cover the plot leaks, I probably shouldn't. Sandor needs chickens. That'd be funny. Sandor opens his chicken shop. Tyrion opens a wine vineyard. Elected kings like the Irish. Yep, that's another thing that we could possibly take a look at too. That's why I want to take a look at Irish mythology. That's why I want to take a look at Greek mythology, Roman myth, Norse mythology. Nicola, no, Cersei is not a legitimate Targaryen. I don't think. Sandor opens the first KFC. He's the original. He's the original Colonel. Sandor Clegane. Oh my god. Qyburn and Cersei open an alchemy, an alchemy place, and they sell wildfire. Burn them all. Their shop. Burn them all. The mall. Imps Delight. Sandor dies in the attempt rescuing Sansa from a burning building. I think we could see something where Sandor sacrifices himself and has something to do with fire. I think he's actually going to burn the mountain out of the Clegane Pool and kill him with fire. We know that fire has a lot to do with the whites, right? And we know dragon glass affects the White Walkers, but fire affects the whites. Hot Pie opens up a bakery. That's actually true. The actor that played Hot Pie, he actually has his own bakery and he makes direwolf bread. And that's actually true. He actually it's a legitimate business. Like that's a real thing in real life. Davos and Arya team up selling fermented crab oyster clams and cockles. Yo, that's hilarious. Another funny one. It's a pretty on point today, I gotta say. Making me laugh. But yeah, let me know what you guys like. Obviously, in the comment section of this video, after this goes up, please let me know in the comment section what you would like me to cover next on the channel. We obviously have the Wall of Hype. If you have any suggestions about that, that's great as well. We obviously tomorrow we have the Q&A for the Citadel of Hype podcast. It's going to be a 2-hour episode. So make sure in the comment section if you do have any questions, we'll try to get as many as we can. If any really stick out to me, we'll stick them in our list for me and Gemma. But we're mostly going to try to answer them live tomorrow. We have some questions from the patrons for for the Q&A tomorrow. I already contacted those of you, the $40 patrons and above for the channel. I've contacted you guys. Get your questions first, like I said, and then we will get to the live chat, and everybody will have equal opportunity to get their questions answered. But I'm definitely going to do more Greek mythology, everyone. I'm going to do more Norse mythology. Like I said, the channel focus is shifting a little bit. I hope you guys like the Wall of Hype. We'll give it one more look. If you do want to get on the Wall of Hype, you see we're going to rotate. I want to try to honor as many people who make donations to the channel, who sign up to become patrons of the channel. It's really important to me to acknowledge everyone who's helping me financially. I'm trying to. Do you see that goal? I don't know if you can see it. It says it's kind of backwards, but 604 out of our $1,500 goal. We're getting closer and closer. It's going to take some time. I know it's not going to happen overnight, but if you do want to become part of the Wall of Hype, you can increase your chances by joining Patreon and obviously helping the channel out. If you are, obviously represent positivity and hype, like I said, I will be rotating those names on there. They won't be the same names all the time. So, like I said, I really appreciate everyone who's on there. Shout out to the featured patrons of the month, Karen. We have Crips of Winterfell. We have Pedro. We have Wonder Dog, Mr. Skillen. We have PJ. We have Will. We have Claire, Catherine, Helen, and Mr. Palmer. Featured patrons for the next little bit. Also, the thank you for the GoFundMe. So many people have donated. Karen, Jess, Crowfoot's daughter, Helen, Pamela, Mia, Rebecca, Emilio, Tiziana, Will, Lynn, Nancy, Catherine, Kelly, Merritt, Preston, Muse, Carrie, all of you that have donated, really, really appreciate it. That's going to do it for today, everyone. I got to go get dinner started. I'm actually going to be making some chicken. Going to make a nice salad as well. If you do want to reach out to me, in the description of this video, I have my Twitter and my social media, Facebook, all of that. You can go check that out. In the description of this video. If you do want to check out the new Azor Hype merch, we got Azor Hype pillows, got Azor Hype t-shirts. We have our own online store now. So if you do want an Azor Hype t-shirt, everything, we actually got a limited amount. There's 12 more days in the sale for the t-shirts, the pillows, and all that. There's men's, women's, there's hoodies, there's all of that. So check that out in the description of this video. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. And like I said, if you do want to get that extra bonus content from the podcast, from the channel, you want to get those behind the scenes exclusive early access type of stuff, sign up to Patreon. Really, really appreciate it. But thanks for everyone for coming to join me. Sorry about the wait for the video today. I know it took a little bit longer than usual to get everything fixed up. I'll make sure by tomorrow everything's fixed for the chat. I'm going to call my service provider and figure something out and make sure it's all smooth for you. We have another stream on Sunday. Don't forget, everyone, we will be going live every Thursday and Sunday from now on during the day. I want to try to do it around 6 p.m., 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's not too late for the people in UK and Europe and all that, and it's a little bit earlier for people in West Coast. And yeah, thanks everyone for your support. Really, really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Don't forget to join us on the Citadel Hype podcast on Gemma's channel. Hype and love.